WhiskyJason here at Whisky Live Dublin 2022, together with
Pigott,
from
ambassador as of 2 weeks from Tullamore D.E.W.
Global. You worked your way up. Congratulations! Yay!
10 years, baby.
Wow.
Driving and I've made it, you know.
Yes, the last time we saw each other is, I think, 4 years ago?
4 years.
4 years ago, yeah, because Whisky Live 2019, I don't remember seeing you, but the year before I was in Ireland and we visited you.
Yeah, we went
that
to
was
the
good.
old Bond
Yeah, exactly.
which we've closed since then. We've brought the distillery tour out to the distillery
Congratulations. I almost was going this afternoon, but it just didn't fit in my schedule. I visited the
Wicklow before you go to Whisky Live.
Yeah.
If only one man would be crazy enough to do that. This is him.
Yeah, I've been all over Ireland the last week, just visiting distilleries. So that's good.
Wow.
Now, tell us a little about your core range and about something very new I've just seen for the first time, the 13-year-old.
Okay.
Yes.
So we have our core range here today. We've got our Tullamore D.E.W original, our XO, our rum cask finish.
Yep.
We've got our 12-year-old, our most awarded. This is sort of the big brother of the original.
Yep.
Triple blend, triple distilled. We've got our single malt range, which is our 14 and 18. They do a 4-cask finish cask regimen, so it's much more of a fruit bomb. And then in some airports we have an exclusive. It's called Tullamore D.E.W Rouge. So it's a red wine cask finish. Our first time using French oak.
Yep.
And we finish it in Bordeaux wine casks.
Yep.
And it's more cherries, berries, light silky. Really designed as a whiskey for red wine lovers. That's kind of what we're going for.
Now, William Grant & Sons took a whole lot of money. They built a very, very large, very modern, very, very efficient factory there.
Yeah.
A distillery, grain, as well as pot still. That was open 4 years ago, or is it 3?
Which part?
The
whole distillery started in 2014.
2014.
Yeah, we bring the grain building online in 2017.
Thank you.
We built a cooperage, so we're one of the only distilleries in Ireland out of 40. I think 3 have a cooperage.
Yep.
We have a head cooper, we have an apprentice program. Yeah, we spent 120 million to date, probably 25 million still to go.
Wow.
Went from 12 employees to 100.
Yep.
So things are going the right way.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Number one selling Irish whiskey in Germany, by the way, as you know.
Yes, absolutely. Our tours, we have a lot of German guests coming
Yep.
in. Always big fans. Always want the technical questions.
Yeah. We like to geek out.
Fusel oils.
Yes. Now, usually your number's 3.
Okay.
Here you have 4 casks. Mm-hmm. That's interesting.
Yeah. So it's interesting because we had a 10-year-old single malt and we finished in 4 casks. It was a trial. At the time, it was the first whiskey, I think, to be finished in 4 casks.
Right. Mm-hmm.
I want to say Dalwhinnie 25 did a 4 casks,
Okay.
6 weeks later. And we knew there was something about it that people liked. That wasn't our stock, so we were sourcing it. So we wanted to do our second versions of older liquid finished in same cask regimen, but just older long periods of time, but triple distilled. So that was the key difference. So
this was really not distilled on site yet.
Yeah.
Now, I'm a little worried that the 18 might run out of stock before you have 18 of your own stock.
Yeah.
Should I be worried?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So we have really small quantities. It's a small part of our business. These whiskies may be hard to find in a period of time.
Yep.
So if you really like them, it's a time to hoard.
Yep.
This is our core range.
No problem.
We have a lot of new whiskies coming out. We just launched the Tullamore Honey in Germany.
Okay, very good.
We use sort of Czech honey.
Yep.
And we use a triple blend, so it's not just grain spirit. We use malt, we use pot still, some of it has sherry cask. So excited to launch that. We have a few more things in the pipeline.
Yep.
Because we're at Whisky Live, we've got a cask sample of something quite nice.
Oh, dark.
Sherry cask from 2014, 60%, just to show you some of the sort of beautiful natural colours coming from that European oak, and hopefully some future components of interesting whiskies that we release.
Now, the 13-year-old I have not seen in the German market yet. Was it released only in Ireland, or where do we get this?
We launched it in Dublin Airport as an exclusive for 6 months, and then it's gone to 5 or 6 other airports. I believe 1 or 2 airports in Germany have it.
It's a travel retail, and it's a travel retail exclusive.
Exclusive.
So I have to travel and find that there. Very, very good. Price, do you know?
The price is about €70.
That's fine. For a 13-year-old Irish whiskey, definitely.
Yeah.
Very good. Single malt. Nice. Very, very, very good. Now, as a visitor at your visitor center, went online, looked at the different dates and so on. You have a lot of different tours that are offered. Can you talk very briefly about the types of tours you have, or is it just one tour fits all at the moment?
Yeah, so we streamline everything.
Yep.
We give people a premium tour. So every tour is 145 minutes.
Yep.
So
the first I looked, it was like 35 euros, I think.
That's it.
And it was like, okay, what do I get for 35 euros? Other place is a little bit cheaper, but it's an expensive tour. Tell us more.
So you get a single pot still whiskey from the cask in the warehouse.
Yep.
You get 3 whiskeys, so the original, the XO, and the 12.
Yep.
So you get a triple tasting. You get to cross a lot of our sites. You get to see column stills, grain silos, bottling hall. We pass our cooperage. You get into a warehouse. And then last but not least, you get an Irish coffee.
Yep.
So we show you how to make the perfect Irish coffee, the history of the Irish coffee.
Was that your idea?
A little bit, yeah. So I kind of got to design a lot of the tour. And my favorite thing is probably, well, 2 things. We have a blend your own machine where you can blend your own blend.
That's
exactly
true.
As you want it. So we personalize it to your palate preferences.
Yes.
So we have a grain, malt and pot still, all distilled on site. And if you love malt or love pot still, you can dial up. So for my whiskey masterclass tomorrow, I'm doing experimental blends, 40% malt, 40% pot still, 20% grain. So that 40% pot still is sherry cask. That's going to be an absolute, whopper of a whiskey. So I think that's exciting. So you have 2 routes. You can actually pick exactly the percentages you want, or you use a flavour sort of roadmap that allows you to pick binary choices of flavours you prefer. With that behind the scenes, me and Brian Kinflin, the master blender, spent months working on flavour routes that create whiskies bespoke to what you're answering. So there's nothing like it.
Amazing.
It cost a lot of money to make.
I'm sure it did.
And we thought about giving up a few times, but I think it was worth it. It's been selling really well. People love it. People always want to, if you're into whiskey, you want to inform your own style. A lot of distilleries
individualize,
your own barrel. That's fine. It's usually brilliant liquid, but you don't get to impact what it is. So that was one of our sort of signature things.
Excellent. Very, very good. Exciting times in Ireland, isn't it?
Absolutely.
All right. Very good.
Baby.
We're back. That's the great statement here. Whiskey Jason, bye.
Thank you. See you. Bye-bye.